Renaissance Unity, friends and family, happy Monday and welcome to evening meditation. So grateful for you and for the opportunity to gather with you in this sacred circle as we come together, bringing our collective consciousness and energy to this sacred space through our spiritual practice of meditation. Thank you for being an amazing part of who you are and being part of this spiritual community. Couldn't do it without you. I also want to thank you for your loves, your likes, and your continued comments. It warms my heart to know that I am supporting you. We are supporting you as a spiritual community. And if there's anything else that we can do to support your spiritual journey, please reach out and let us know. Well, let's get started with this evening. We continue to march through this new year. And I'm grateful to have partners like you to do it with, because it makes the load lighter sometimes. When I can't, and you can't, we do it for one another. So I was reading a text message that I got, or something from Facebook, and it says, your home should be the antidote to your stress. It should be the antidote to your stress, not the cause of it. So if you are feeling stressful and just feeling bogged down, when you go home, that's the place where you can feel at ease. You can let go and release. Years back in my other life, I had a young man who just joined our school, and he was sent to the school office, and I asked him to go and have a seat in my office, and I would be right with him. Well, it took a little bit of time to get there. So when I walked in, he said, may I ask you something? I said, sure. He says, is this your sanctuary? And I said, well, what do you know about sanctuaries? He says, my mom has one. And I thought to myself, I'm sure she does. And, but for him to have that knowledge and that awareness, that this space. And as I looked around my office, it was my sanctuary. My salt lamp was going, my essential oil diffuser. I had soft music. The lights were dim. It's just positive affirmations everywhere. And I could understand and see why he would see that my office as a space of sanctuary. And I would offer that to you, that in your space that you spend a lot of time, that you have that time that you can escape, and you're surrounded with those things and artifacts that bring you peace. Well, this is one of them. The artifacts or tool is this meditation, the time for you to go into that inner sanctuary and allow yourself to be at peace and to be still. That's going to be our meditation this evening, is being still. I remember visiting the Unity Village, and there's a little prayer chapel, and on the wall in front of this big Bible, it says, be still and know that I am God. And so we're just going to be still for just a little while here in this meditation together, separating and stepping away from the busyness and all the to-do lists and everything, but just taking a moment to be still. So I invite you now to just allow yourself to move into this space, to find your quiet place and a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, or if you're lying down, just stretch out and give your spine a nice good stretch, and just begin to breathe into this moment, this retreat, this time away to renew and revive and to be in your sanctuary. Just begin to breathe patiently and fully, yet gently and quietly, in and out through your nose. And at this moment, give yourself permission to do nothing. Give yourself permission to embrace this moment of stillness. There is nothing at all that needs your attention to be done right now other than staying here, relatively still, and watching and minding the breath. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and gently close your eyes. Close your eyes to the outer world and open them to the inner world, that inner sanctuary. And as you watch your breath with an easy, relaxed, spacious mind, place some small amount of attention on what else the mind or your body is feeling. Notice your own discomfort in simply being present and doing nothing. Notice if the mind would rather run off towards the future, a to-do list or planning. Notice if the mind would rather busy itself with reviewing the past, or thinking. And each time you notice, acknowledge the pull of movement, of the distraction, and then, with the loving patience of a compassionate elder, give your mind permission to just rest. Rest. Say to yourself, mind, I give you permission to rest. Help the mind settle. Besides the spoken words, help your mind settle and be at peace, be still by guiding towards awareness of the sensation in the body, the breath. Without thinking of the breath, be present with the breath. And without thinking of the body, be present with the body. Feel into the breath. Feel into the body. As you let the mind rest back. Just allow for the mind to feel spacious, open, and at ease. Allow the mind to drop into the joy, the bliss of no longer needing to do, the bliss of simply being. The not doing includes no longer fighting against the movement of the mind or the rising thoughts. Allow this to simply be, chasing nothing. Distractions will arise, but there's nothing to do. Simply be. Notice, acknowledge, and love. Just breathe into the expansiveness, the awareness of this state. Allow yourself to find yourself in the spaciousness of presence with the body and with the breath. Being still. Just breathing in and breathing out. Falling into a more and more relaxed state. Feel into this preciousness of this moment. This relative quiet. This relative stillness. Recognize its beauty with your whole body. The freedom in resting back. The spaciousness in the stillness. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing more sacred or more worthy. Just watching, noticing. Being present with your body and your breath. Give yourself permission to stay right here for a while. Give yourself permission to be still. And in that moment, just opening yourself up to the power in the presence. Opening up your heart. And when it's time to return, I will ring a soft bell. It is time to return. Time to return to this physical space. As you become aware of your surroundings, the seat that is supporting you, the energy in the room, breathe in and release. Be still for just a moment more. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. Welcome back. As you continue with your day, or as you prepare for your evening rest, know that this meditation is available for you to come back, to be still, to visit that sanctuary, that inner sanctuary, that place of peace, the place of calm, the place of still. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week, and namaste.